Get your food. The sugar you use at home is called sucrose. Sucrose is how to say sucrose. Sucrose comes out of the crushed stems of sugar cane in hot countries. Sugar cane is a type of grass that grows to twice an adult's height. Sucrose, sugar, can also be squeezed out of tubers that grow underground in cool countries in Europe. The tubers are a food source for the plant called sugar beet. There are 12 carbon atoms, 22 hydrogen atoms and 11 oxygen atoms. C12H22O11 in each sucrose molecule. Sucrose is made of a glucose combined with a fructose. Fructose is fruit sugar. Plants use the sucrose sugar molecule to make the polymer called cellulose. Sugar can kill diabetic people unless they inject the hormone called insulin. To digest starchy foods into sugar, your mouth waters, producing carbohydrates. Oh yes, carbohydrates are also called amylase. Potatoes, bread and pasta are called starches. Sugars and starches are the foods that give you the energy to exercise, called carbohydrates. Long distance runners eat starchy carbohydrates like brown rice to give them the energy that will last them a long race. 100-meter runners eat sugar to give them the quick energy they need. If you do not exercise enough, carbohydrates will make you fat. Sucrose dissolves faster in hot tea, especially when it is stirred. The sugar in milk is called lactose. Many Asian adults lack the MCM6 gene, so they cannot digest the lactose in milk. Their bodies reject the milk, making them vomit and giving them diarrhea. These adults are called lactose intolerant. Chemicals in food are called nutrients. The nutrients in meat and nuts is protein. The nutrients in rice and bread is called carbs or carbohydrates. Milk contains all the proteins, sugars, vitamins, fats and mineral nutrients a growing mammal needs. Now yes, human milk is the best one for humans. Cow's milk is the best one for cows. Many people drink cow's milk on their cereals and in their tea. But that's okay. Milk is a great source of the mineral for bones called calcium. Only mammal mothers can make milk with their mammary glands. Oh yes, and pigeons. Apart from mammals, pigeons are the only thing we've ever found that makes a kind of milk. Milk fats are used to make expensive ice cream, butter and cheese. Foods made from milk are called dairy products. Milk is eaten by good bacteria to make yogurt. Human babies are much healthier when given their mother's milk, but some are still given powdered cow's milk with tap water. Oh yes, there was a big protest about Nestle's selling powdered milk in Africa. The African people would use river milk to put with powder to make the milk to kill the babies. Loads of babies died. Nestle's have stopped doing that now because of the protests. People stopped having Nestle products for about 4 years, and then Nestle stopped selling powdered milk to Africa. Cows start making milk when they have had a calf and will keep making milk until it is no longer used. Yes, we just keep milking it after the calf has grown up. Cows come to the farm gate to be milked every morning and evening. Yes, they like being milked. Well, I think actually the heavy udders are causing a discomfort, and they go to the factory to get milked by either the farmer by hand or by machines. They like getting rid of it, the milk. Coffee beans are red berries. Yeah, they're not actually beans, coffee beans. People call them beans, they're not beans, they're berries. Anyway, coffee beans are red berries, discovered in Ethiopia 500 years ago at the time of Shakespeare. I think that should say that coffee beans were editing. Coffee is the berries of a tropical evergreen bush. The seeds inside the berries, when planted, make more plants. But when dried, heated and crushed, they make brown coffee. Coffee is pH 5, slightly acidic. Acidic. The drug in coffee is a stimulant. The stimulant in coffee that keeps you awake is called caffeine. Caffeine. 1 caffeine drink every day is good for the heart, liver and memory. Too much caffeine is bad for you. Oh yeah, you don't sleep. C12H22O11 means that each molecule of sugar has 12 carbon atoms, 22 hydrogen and 11 oxygen atoms. Most plants change the sugar made by photosynthesis immediately into cellulose for cell walls so that the plant can grow, or into starch as a store of food. Sugar cane and sugar beet give lots of sugar when crushed. Diabetics have to inject insulin to make their liver absorb sugar from their food. Lactose intolerant adults vomit and get diarrhea from milk. Milk is a good source of the mineral we need for bones called calcium. Coffee is lower than pH 7, so it is slightly acidic. The food for growth is called protein. Protein. Cool! Press my picture to get more of my videos. Press like, press subscribe. Bye!